guys, welcome to Design Bites again.
Yes. This is Ki here. Hi. And then,
Mike here again.
yeah. And then last time we were introducing ourselves, the channel,
Yes.
Design Bites. And this episode, we thought it could be nice for us to share our experiences in China.
Yes.
Yeah, as a designer.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Some of our experiences here with clients, like with projects, like with people, the culture here. So yeah, let's start.
Yeah. I mean, we've been in China for a while.
Well,
So
for you, it's
for
been
me, it's 9 years.
9 years. For me, almost 2 years.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
maybe we can start from the newcomer first.
Yes,
Relatively new.
yes,
So,
of course, yes.
yeah, how do you feel for these 2 years in China?
Okay, about what topic in specific?
Everything.
About
like you used to
everything?
ask.
Like, okay,
Maybe start from the cultural aspect,
culture.
the living experiences here.
Okay, living experiences. I think, okay, for me at the beginning when I arrived here, for me, I think it was, I can't express it with words. For me, it's just like amazing. Like this was like the word that I was having in my head. Like when I saw that everything was like huge, because all the buildings are super huge. You are feeling like an ant all the time.
Yeah.
So I think for me it was like, what's going on? Because okay, Mexico, I think I don't know how to describe it. It's like normal size. It's not little, it's not small, but China, I think, is huge. Like even when you are like walking in the street, you are having such a big space to walk. Like also the cars, also a lot of little details that I was seeing, because all the vehicles here are electric right now.
Oh yes.
So you are not listening to anything. Like in Mexico, there's a lot of how to say, like a lot of noisy pollution or this kind of thing. So here was like so nice, because every time that you are walking, even at night, you can't hear anything. So I think it was kind of amazing, all the differences, all the technology advances that they were having here, or they are having here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was very cool to see when I started to work in teams. Like when you are seeing that all the products that we are doing, because I think Teams is great in this, obviously also more in Shanghai, to do or to design feasible things. Like everything that we are designing is like going to the market like very soon, super fast. Like even in these 2 years, it's been like 8 or 10 products in the market. I don't know. It's very fast. It's crazy. But also I think clients are very different. Brands are very different. And also the thing that is super different for me is the mindset that they are having. Like, okay, this is going to be controversial, like very hard, but we are here to know the truth. So, how to say, I think in my experience, a lot of foreign countries outside from China or Asia are more open to new things, to innovation, or to explore like kind of new paths. And I think Chinese, they are having such a problem with innovation. I think the technology is great. The advancement is super nice. But for me, okay, let's describe like what is industrial design, because I think a lot of people, even that they are studying this, they are not knowing what is industrial design. So for me, with all these kind of years of experience, right now I'm having 12 years of experience in the field. So for me, industrial design is like the discipline focused on solving the real problems that people is having in their daily lives by creating like products with meaningful value for them. So that's my definition of industrial design. And obviously you are having like form, function, user experience, ergonomy, like a lot of things mixed, right? But for me, is this solving problems, like solving needs, right? Or generating value for people. And I think right now it's not just Chinese, but I think there's a lot of a big problem in the world right now. We are not focusing on the users anymore. We are just thinking about
referring to local or
technology.
like globally.
I think technology. Because the thing that I'm seeing here in China is that they are trying to show all the technology to the people. Like, hey, look, my technology is better and is the best and is better than these brands and blah, blah, blah. But I don't think that they are focusing on the people. So I think, okay, a lot of people believes or thinks that artists and designer are the same, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like artists are making things for themselves. And even when you are in a in a museum, you're like thinking of your, or in your point of view, like, oh, what is the artist trying to communicate in this kind of piece, blah blah blah. Yes, it is. But designers are not designing for themselves. We're designing for people.
Exactly.
So I think it's very hard when the companies or the brands are forgetting the user. So I think that's the thing that I'm noticing a lot here in China. Even we have a lot of projects that they are like this. Like it's very hard for the client to understand this kind of point of view. Because the thing that I am seeing is, okay, one brand or someone is making something that is new, and then all the brands are like, okay, let's see this project, this product, how does it work and everything, and then let's do it better. Let's prove that our technology is better than the other guys. But no one is like asking like, why are we doing this? People is needing this, or yeah, because it's like, okay, let's do a super robot that is going to be doing this, super intelligent. And yeah, of course, everyone is doing it in the industry. Even if you are like seeing in the Red Book or this kind of Chinese social media, a lot of robots, a lot of robots. Even we are designing robots right now.
Yeah.
But I think the problem is for them to understand why are they doing these robots. They just want to put their technology outside that people can see it, or they want to fulfill a need or to solve a problem. What do they want? So this is like a very hard thing for me.
And how do you solve that? Like juggle between these challenges?
I think right now we're having a lot of clients that they are understanding.
Yes.
Like I'm not going to say names, but we are having such a nice client right now that is understanding a little bit more of this. Like when we are saying to them like, hey, we should focus more in the user. Like why are we doing this? Like when we are like giving our professional point of view, I think they are like, oh yeah, you're right. Maybe we should wait. Maybe we should think a little bit more of this. But some clients are just, yeah, I don't care, you're the designer, just do the thing. And sometimes it's tiring, but I think the most important thing is you're the professional, you're the expert. Like a brand or a client, okay, everything needs to be in a polite way.
Yeah.
But the client needs to understand that if they are hiring you, you are the expert. They are paying you for this. So it's not just that that they can decide if it's like red or orange, or if it's like looking like this or like that. No, they need to also to ask you your professional point of view. So I think that's my point of view right now for Chinese clients. I don't know yours.
Yeah, I mean, regarding the points, like I can see where you are coming from, but I think there's some point that I can help to justify a bit. Like some clients, they rush to have a product in the market.
Everything is so fast here. Also.
Yeah, but I think it's also because they would like to have a MVP, like minimum viable product.
Yes.
I think some of the client, the way they work is like they also want to collect the feedback from the users, and also to have some money, there's some capital. So it's like they just launch a product quickly, then they put it on the online platform like Taobao or like Jingdong or whatever.
To receive investment.
Yeah, and then to see the reaction, and also it's a way to collect review and feedback from the users. Yes, and then in this case, it's good for them like to have some feedback and review and data
Yes.
Most important, I think, is the data. It really matters for them because now it's like data is the new oil.
Yeah.
So when they have the data, then, and also maybe they get some cost back, some money back, and then that will help them to be able to develop the next product with like a better effort, better feedback.
Yes,
Some of them are like that.
Yes.
Especially for a lot of startups, they would prefer to do that because it's also a risk for them if they invest a lot, takes time.
Yes.
Because like you mentioned, things are very fast. It means competitors are going super fast now.
Yes.
If they see someone doing something, they can catch up so fast. So I think like for some of the clients, some of the companies, they prefer to launch first.
Yeah.
So to occupying the mindset. So to let the user think they are the first one to do this.
Yes.
And then it's easier for them to to continue to occupy the market,
I think also is
the
because
mindset.
like in all my professional like path or I've been trying and pushing for innovation all the time.
Yes.
Because I think that's why we are designers. Like being a designer is like being a little god. Like you're creating something just to solve like problems. It's very nice when you are seeing your product in like the user's hands. Because I think you can feel that you're like impacting their lives like so much. So even when they are doing like the unboxing things, even these kind of details are very important.
Yes.
So sometimes like also clients needs to understand, also more here in China, I think, that first is the design. First you need to have like the idea and design everything, how it's going to be. And then like you need to solve it through the engineer. Yes. Because sometimes it's like, hey, I'm having like the engineer already or this kind of thing or structure, and I need to fix the design while I'm still working on it. So okay, this is happening with a lot of startups, more with startups.
Yeah.
But I think I think they need a little bit of more design education, like because even in Mexico, a lot of people is not knowing this kind of process, and they are just thinking that making a product is very easy and it's very cheap. I had like a lot of clients, even like very important like businessmen in Mexico, that they are super rich, but they were not knowing how to put like a product into the market. So these guys were thinking that it was costing like very few like amount of money or something like this. But I think is here in China they are understanding a lot this kind of point because they are like a big manufacturing country and they are now doing everything.
It's relatively more complete and holistic. Yeah.
But I think it's because I'm having more this kind of mindset that you need to do. It's not about crazy stuff. It's going to be feasible. But is the thing that we're always discussing, me and you, about micro innovation. I think micro innovation is the best thing that you can do because you are not wasting like a lot of time. You are not risking a lot of money or this kind of stuff. You are just like finding the right thing to change, like the right detail. So I think it's best and better. And right now that we are like trying or implementing this at teams, I think it's a very good opportunity to start doing this kind of change.
Yeah.
Because also for the people that doesn't know this is like Teams is working for a lot of big companies.
Yes.
We are like the official studio for Bosch, like also working with Siemens, Karcher, like Jack. I think there are a lot of big clients, so we are working very close with the industry, also in the Chinese market. Also, I think a lot of tools that we are designing, there are just for the Chinese market or Asian market. So I think I was impressed also when I arrived to China and started working here because of the, how to say, it was so quick. Like designing the product, it was super quick. The process is so quick. I think I was obviously used to it, but not this fast.
Okay.
Not this
From
fast.
Scratch to a real product on the market.
Yes. Every, like, sometimes a lot of friends, they are asking me, hey, like, how long is the process to design like a Bosch tool?
It depends.
It depends. It depends also because a lot of the times, like, we are doing this kind of micro innovation in some functions of the tool. Maybe sometimes Bosch is asking us to make something new. Sometimes we are like redesigning like the old model or adding some technology or some some stuff. So I think it depends, but it's so quick. Everything is so fast.
Maybe you work super efficient. That's why it's fast.
Well, you know that I'm always working super fast. I can really work in a lot of projects at the same time and fast. It's not that it's easy. I think it's because of, like, I'm used to it right now. But I think that's the thing that impressed me the most. Like, everything is so quick.
Okay.
So I don't know if you were like used to it, or maybe because you are having a lot of years here, so you are like, I think it's normal, but for me it was not normal.
Okay.
Also because I think in idea in my company we were doing a lot of innovation, so we were taking our time, because if you want to do something new from the scratch and discovering like new pain points and insights and getting all this research information, I think you need to take your time. Also, people like in companies, also a lot of clients, they believe that is very quick to find like like something new or a solution, and it's not like this. You need time.
I would say, like, in terms of speed, talking about speed, there are like two parts. One is the decision making part. One is the the manufacturing part. The decision making, it could be long, especially when you work with some companies. They are like large local company. There's like a lot of hierarchy. The process, you have to go to manager, lead, I don't know, like, and then the director, and then the boss. And then the worst thing could happen is the boss has the veto right. Everyone pass, and then the boss say no because he doesn't like it or what, it doesn't fit his taste. Then we have to redo everything. So because of this, and then that's kind of prolong our process, or making our process a bit more difficult. As in, the project owner, they dare not to make decision yet. So ideally, so we experienced this kind of client before. So ideally, we would prefer the stakeholders, the decision maker would be there since the beginning of the project. We would involve them. That would like significantly reduce the risk of doing that. So,
also, you touch like a very important point right now, because like the bosses here in China is like a boss, a bigger boss, a bigger boss, the boss of the boss, the big boss. Like, it's crazy to communicate, like trying to communicate with the real guy that is doing like the final decisions. Like, also I'm seeing this a lot, and I'm like, what's going on? Why we're having like a lot of guys that they are taking or making decisions? Because for me, I think I don't know, it's very difficult also this, because you are presenting for one guy or for one team, and then this team is like, okay, we are going to discuss it with the boss, and you are like, okay, let's have a feedback. And then the bigger boss of this guy was not knowing about this, just like one of the boss. And when the boss is like communicating this to the other boss, they are communicating like a broken phone, like different kind of thing. So you are not having this like direct contact with them, and that's very tricky, and that's very hard.
So that's why we were saying, like, there are two parts. Decision making, it could be like very tricky and then take some time. But once it's decided, then it could be very fast. The manufacturing part, like, they have no problem to deliver like within, I don't know, like even a month or what. Like the tooling, from tooling to like the launching, the marketing, everything could happen at the same time. So I mean, like these two parts, they could be very different.
Also because we love the chisme and the gossip. we need okay, maybe you don't say the name of the client, but describe like how is the best client for you, like in Teams. How was like the best client that you had?
I think international client.
International client. But why you believe that is
some
like
international clients? Because I think the process, they are pretty established, and because they have more capital, they are willing to invest more in R&D. So we have we have more freedom. And then we have more budget to explore the ideas, to validate, to test, and all. So, and then because usually their design team, they are established, so they know design, they know the process, so it's easier to communicate with them. But I don't say it's not like the local, some locals or some clients who don't have the design department is not good. It could also be an opportunity for us to educate them.
I think like in this podcast we are giving like feedback. It's not that we are going to criticize or to say like, no, this is bad, this is good. Like we are having like our point of view. That is our professional point of view, because I think me and Key actually, especially, we are not like mixing like our friendship or feelings like we are having from like with work. I think it's very like a lot of people is mixing these kind of emotions, and they just want to criticize and everything. Even for me, I'm trying to understand each client, like every client that we are having. Each one I think is like very different. So yeah, I think I agree. When we are treating with like foreign clients, I think it's a little
no international.
Yeah, international clients, like talking about like international or big MNC, brands that they are very used to it. Like, well, I'm going to say it, like one of the nicest clients that we have, for my point of view, is Siemens. I really like these guys.
Me too.
I really love to work with these guys, because I think I always think about this. Like German clients are very good. Like the German mentality, I really like
this.
They
know what they want.
Yeah, they know what they want. They are very strict, like, and also straight. Like they are very direct. Like if they want something, if they like or don't like something, they are letting you know. But also they are not letting you know. They are letting you know from the, how to say this, like not in a personal point of view.
It's more like
Professionally, yeah. So they are fundamenting like why is not good or why is good. So I really kind of like these kind of ideas. Also, okay, something that I really love about Chinese ones is that they are very open to invest in things. Like if you are having really a good idea and you are like fundamenting everything and you are just like having something that is like nice or good, they are going to be very open to do something. Because they are doing things like all the time. This is the thing that I really love about these guys.
Yeah, especially those recent clients that we have.
Yes.
And I found that they have a common point. Like most of the decision makers, they are younger.
Yes.
Yeah, they are like around our age or slightly like few years older than us, and they're already the CEO.
and we are young. We are super young. Actually, yes.
I mean, like 40 plus or 30 plus. And some of them, they are, the graduates from overseas. And I think I found they are like really open-minded, and they are, willing to explore new ideas. I mean, from my experiences with some of the clients.
I agree.
The founder, the CEO.
Also, I think it's also very important how are you communicating this to them, because as we were saying like in the last episode, these guys sometimes they are very shy, or they are not willing to say something to the boss. I don't know why. I don't know really. Actually, I can't say it because I don't know if it's maybe fear or maybe it's not polite for them. I don't know. But for us, I think as foreigners, or for me as a Mexican, just telling it. I'm just saying it. I'm just opening my mouth to say it. And not and it's not because I want to be like arguing or that I think that I'm the best and I have the best ideas. I think it's because I know that we can be better. So I think I'm opening my mouth to make the project better. So I am like, hey, why are we not doing this? And nobody is doing this. Like, well, in these years that I've been here, I'm not like seeing these kind of things. So, but when you are doing it, in my experience as foreigner, when I'm speaking to them and I'm trying to teach these things to them or to make them understand why it's like this or why we need to choose this way or this direction, they are understanding. They are more like, oh, okay, because nobody's saying this to them.
Yeah.
So if you are able and willing to talk and to give feedback and to be more like, hey, I'm doing this for the good and sake of the company and the project, I think they are understanding.
Yeah.
But the problem is that nobody's speaking sometimes. Nobody's having like this, like, hey, and I think like that's also a difference between like West and Asia or something like this.
I think it also because for those who dare not to speak, it could also because it's their first time to look for an agency to help them.
Yes.
To support them. So maybe they don't know how to judge, where to judge from what perspective. But so in this case, we always give some.
Yeah, we are the part that is also doing or helping them.
And from my experiences, it's like quite polarized. There are clients, like the project owners or the project members from client side are very talkative. They all want to voice out their opinion, especially in front of their bosses, to share like, oh, I'm contributing and speaking something to, it's like a chance to perform in front of their boss. So when there are too many opinions, then it's also hard for us, like who to listen to. And then the boss is not speaking. They want to listen to everyone, then it's hard. But there's also like those who dare not to speak, as you mentioned just now.
So, what are the main difference that you think like there are between like international clients outside China and like Chinese clients? Like, what are the main difference? Even it's not that it's bad or good. Like, what are the main difference between them? Like in these years that you've been like working with both. Like maybe give me 1, 2, or maybe 3 difference that they are having between them.
Well, I would say
even if it's like little different.
I think we did touch some of the point just now. The first one is like budget wise.
Yes.
But after it really depends. Some local client they can have more budgets than international client. It depends on the project type. And then second one is about like the way they feedback. This we also touch a little bit of them. Like they have a very clear project owner to feedback and then to make decision.
Yes.
The process is very like streamlined. And then the third one is I don't know. This part can be cut away until I think about it.
No cost. Also, I think for me, one thing that I really love about like also being here and working with Chinese industry is that everything can be made.
Oh yeah.
Everything. Like, okay, there's this part that we were talking about like scared of innovation or this kind of stuff, that this is not just from Chinese clients. This is about like worldwide problem, I think. Even in my point of view, I'm a big like, I think this is super common, but I'm a very big fan of Apple, but not just because like Apple I was fan of Steve Jobs, I think. And right now, even I don't like Apple anymore.
Oh.
Like like all my products are Apple. My computer, like my heart, everything is Apple. But I don't like the things that they are doing right now. I think they lost the track.
Oh.
Like when this guy was not there. So I think one guy can change everything in a company or something like that. So the thing that I was liking about Apple is that, or Steve Jobs, is that this guy was not afraid.
Yes.
Like was like clear about what people need or what people is going to like. And sometimes I think we need a little bit more like people like this. I know that it's not easy,
yes,
but we need to have also this kind of mentality because okay, some of the companies, they want more money, but they are not willing to spend money to make more money. So they are staying at the same level. So right now, a lot of companies, like some company is doing something, and everyone is like following this company, like sheep. Yeah, let's do the same. Let's do the same. So the industry right now, or the market, is everything the same right now. That's the thing that I don't like. If you are looking into the designs of the old cell phones, I don't know if you remember these old Nokias, Motorola.
Yes.
I think at this time, like if you're remembering all these models, they were very different from each other. They, like brands, they were investing a lot to innovate.
Like the sliding phone, the flipping phone.
Yes. And I think right now that we are having more technology and advanced like features, or I don't know how to say it. I don't know why they stopped doing this. Like I can have like a lot of opinions about it.
Yeah,
but
it can be another topic.
Yeah, maybe another topic, because it's very extent topic. But I think I was liking when brands were doing this, like trying to explore
different forms,
different forms, different functions,
different
like
interaction.
And also they were focusing on the user a little bit more.
Exactly.
So right now that every cell phone is looking the same, like even the camera, sometimes I can't say if it's like iPhone, Xiaomi, Huawei, like everything is looking like the same.
Yeah.
Like they are having the same details. Okay, and it's not that someone is copying the other one. Like everyone is doing the same. I'm not talking just about like Chinese. I'm talking like generally all the brands, they are trying to do the same. Everything is looking the same. You can't differentiate one from another one. So I think that's also a problem. What do you think about trends, like here in China? What are the main trends these? Because I think when we are going to events like the AWE or these kind of big events in Shanghai, we are looking at a lot of trends. But since you are here, do you think that the trends are very different from outside China?
I would say like globally, it's more like the digitization. Everything go digital. Like, but I would say
like more into the UX stuff.
Yeah, and everything is like data, and everything is like electrical, like you see from the cars to the consumer electronics, and then even actually in the 2B products, like some of our 2B clients, everything like trying to go smart.
Yes,
I would say go smart.
I think yes, but the people is not understanding, because there's like a war between like the UX designers and industrial or product designers about like, okay, product design is like dying right now, and I don't think so. Like if you are developing like something digital, like you need the hardware.
Yes.
If you are having software, then it's because like you need the hardware to put it. What do you think about like design education right now? How was your education like in design education?
I think my education back in TP and ISC, I think I was lucky. My both school that taught me the stuff that
like the things that you were seeing in the school, it was like the same that you were doing at work at the end?
Not anymore now. For example, back in TP, Temasek Poly, when we did the technical drawing,
be honest.
I was doing it on a tracing paper.
Okay.
Like A2 size.
Oh.
Then we have this great script. Like we have this the little, how do you say, I mean when we were tracing on this A2 paper.
Yes. Yeah.
And then we have this letter transfer.
Oh yes.
Like super old school.
I know.
And then now nobody is doing this. Of course, like it's not needed anymore. You can export this technical drawing on right now. And then back then we were doing this marker rendering.
Yes.
A lot. Actually, even when I was in ISD Rubica, we were doing the marker rendering as well. I mean, it depends. Or like a lot of hand sketch. Now, like Viscom, even a newbie in like a design or sketching, you can generate like a super cool sketches with Viscom. You can't tell it's like from
I think
sketching.
I think it's very dangerous. But also we need an episode for this because AI is something that is very important topic, but also it's very delicate point of view because I think a lot of designers, I think like this creative field or guys that they are like graphic designers or concept designers, these kind of guys or animators, I think they are like scared about AI. Also, a lot of people is thinking that it's going to replace them. Also, a lot of people is losing their jobs because of this. And I think that's bullshit. Like if a company is doing that, then they are stupid. I don't know. It's a very bad thing to do or to think that a computer can replace you in this kind of thing. For designers, I think it's an opportunity to improve your skills or to be faster, to be better, even in teams that we are like using Viscom right now. But it's not that Viscom is doing everything for you. Like it's our design, but Viscom is just for visualization. How to say?
Visualization. Yeah.
Visualized. Like all the CMF, like how it's going to look, like even without like having the 3D. So I think it's not that we are doing everything with AI when we are using it. Of course, I'm super fan of hand sketching. All my sketches always are made by me and also by hand or digitally. I'm like this kind of old school way also. So, but I think it's a very important topic also for later.
Yeah.
But I think in a lot of schools, also because I know it from Mexico, they are teaching things that they are very old. They are not. They are not real in this time.
What do you mean by not real?
Yeah. Like, okay, in the school you're learning some kind of technical drawings or something like this, and at work you are not doing this. It's not that. It's not the same way. Now? No, it's not the same way.
Okay.
So, in my experience, just me, like in the school or the university, I never learned Photoshop.
Oh, really?
I didn't learn it.
Oh.
Like in this kind of way, no. Even we were focused more on like the workshops. Like, hey, let's treat like the wood and metal and this kind of stuff. Like if you were, I will put an example. Imagine Jonathan Ive, like the guy that designed like the iPhone. Like even you're designing the iPhone, but you are going to be there making the iPhone. Of course not. Like they were teaching you more like this craftsy stuff instead of like industrial processes. You know, so I think schools need to change also and needs to, how to say, like have like some actualization in their programs, because right now with AI it's very important also that they can teach designers how to use it in the best way. Not because also in some portfolios right now, you don't know if it's real, the thing that you are seeing, like if the person is doing this or maybe it's AI and it's like a mix of a lot of softwares or I don't know. So it's very hard to know. So maybe the education needs to change or to adapt to this.
Yeah.
I was seeing the other day, I don't know if it's true, that Chinese schools, they are teaching right now kids to how to use AI. So I think if this is real and everything, I think it's very good. It's very good like to teach also the kids how it's working.
After it depends like what do they teach and how do they teach. Yeah.
But so far, I think my experience here in China, it's been like so good.
That's a very sudden comeback.
It's like a super comeback. Yeah. We're going to do it all the time. I think, okay, the question might be like, okay, if China is like a paradise for industrial designers, my answer is yes. I think yes.
Yes,
China is like a paradise for a designer, also an industrial designer, because come on, they are doing all the products for a lot of brands.
And also I found out like China, the design industry, the design culture is actually quite happening, especially in Shanghai.
Yes.
Like the same feedback comes from the professor in TP as well. Last year we hosted.
Yes, it was so nice.
Like people are actually surprised that design is actually quite happening in Shanghai.
Yes, a lot of design is happening.
I say more in Malaysia, more than in Malaysia.
Yeah. Also, we just went to the Pininfarina event.
Yes.
It was so nice. Like
last night.
Pininfarina was having 95 years anniversary. So I think there's a lot of design agencies here in Shanghai.
There are.
Also, here's like IDEO, Kiska, Pininfarina,
like
Phoenix Design. Like I think there's a lot of agencies.
And some other local agencies.
Yes,
like
the local
LKK.
agency is like crazy. I think in Shenzhen, there's a lot of design there, and it's very crazy. Like the how to say, like the competition, or I think it's really hard. Like these guys are machines. Like they are really doing everything.
More like I would say production line.
Yes. 100 sketches, like.
Yeah.
But also that's the thing. That's also like a point. Like some of the Chinese designers, they are like making like a lot of proposals, a lot of sketches and everything, but just to share a lot of different ideas. But sometimes the clients are getting confused about this.
There are too many, especially when they don't know how to judge.
Yes.
The sketches or the ideas, the concept.
For me, always the best thing is to explore like internally a lot of things, and maybe you can present like 3 or maximum 5 ideas of we think that these ones are the best, so we can have like we can refine 2 at the end and then have 1, something like this. But if you are like showing to the client 200 options, the clients are not designers. That's why they are hiring you. So they are like getting confused and saying like, oh, a lot of colors, a lot of shapes. Then is based on what they like. So they are like, okay, I like this one. So you are becoming like a design secretary or sketching machine. You just like your value is decreasing like so much instead of like the opposite. Because if you are having such a nice presentation and you are like explaining why you choose this form, why is this color and everything, the story behind like the product and why is like having a value for the user, then the client will understand and will say like, oh, yes, you're right. This direction is super good. But if you are just showing like, hey, come on, more, because we are charging per time or these kind of things, I think it's not good.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, like I would say like fortunately, like our clients now, they also because of the budget reason, they do know like it's impossible for us to deliver like hundreds of concepts to them.
Yes.
So we kind of having the similar process of what you mentioned just now at Teams. So yeah, we also prefer, and then the client actually, they do know it's important to have a good story to tell.
Of course.
It also helps them to convey the message and the value to their stakeholders, to the boss, as well as to the end users. Yeah, and especially to their marketing teams.
Yeah. Also, I think that's a very important thing. Like if you are designing a product, as a designer, you need to have like this kind of marketing strategy behind it.
Exactly.
Like because designers, we are not just making things beautiful. It's like we are knowing about marketing, about a little bit of engineer, branding, like ergonomics, user experience. We are knowing a lot of things. Also, we are even doing like this kind of special research.
Yes.
I don't know. We are like very curious about everything. So I think it's very hard to be a complete designer, like 100% in everything.
Yes.
But you need to know about all these kind of things, even a little.
Totally agree.
So, because when you are having, I know a lot of designers that they are having such a great idea, but they don't know how to present this idea in front of a client. So we are going to have also episodes about this to show you how to do it and just to share with you like tips. But this is also a very big problem, even because designers, some of them, they are just knowing how to make it like beautiful or crazy ideas. Also, the thing that we saw with a lot of agencies or companies is that they are just creating crazy concepts that they are not feasible. So they are like the client here in China, that they are like doing these things like into a real world or like feasible things. They are like, this is not working. It's super nice, your concept, but I can't manufacture this. Or also like some kind of details that they are going to cost more money to you or something like that, that for a designer, some of them, they are not having this in mind maybe.
The international company, I mean the MNC,
yeah,
usually their design language are pretty well established. So usually we have to, navigate around it.
Yes.
And then most of the Chinese, like, or I would say local companies, they don't have a fixed design language yet.
Yes.
So I think in this part, we do have the freedom to help them establish.
That's very important.
Languages.
Yes. Also,
I think that's a cool part.
That's a thing that I saw a lot in a lot of clients, that some of the brands, even, I'm not going to say the name, but you know which brand, that we were like going to work for these guys, and even the logo was different in all the products that they were having. Like the product was looking different, and also the logo was changing. So I think if you are having even like a good product or product line, but you are not having like a design DNA or design language in all your products, like it's weird. People can't identify you or know that okay, that this product is by you, is made by you. So yeah, I saw a lot of these kind of issues in these Chinese clients sometimes, because they are like a company that can do a lot of things, that they are having a lot of money, that they are doing good products, but they are not having a good like branding or
the
identity,
brand language,
or this kind of language. So yeah, people can't know. They are knowing or thinking that is like just like a general brand or something like that.
Yeah, I mean it could also mean opportunity for us to help them to establish all this.
Of course. I think a lot of consultancy is needed. Like also a lot of design agencies must be doing this kind of stuff, because there are a lot of brands, like it's a big opportunity to do, because a lot of brands don't know how to how to manage this kind of thing.
Exactly.
Because it's like a design thing.
Mm.
So yes. So well, guys, I think for this episode has been like enough.
Has been what?
It's been enough for this.
For now.
For now,
we'll
yes.
See, like you guys feel free to comment below.
Yeah.
And we'll see if you would like us to expand on which topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, feel free to leave your comments or questions.
Yes.
Maybe we could have a Q&A session.
Yes, I think our next episode will be like a Q&As. So okay, what do you want to know about like working in China, living in China right now, and the things that we are talking about? I know that we are having different point of views. Everyone is having their own point of views based on their experience or based on whatever the culture. I don't know. So it's not about just criticizing your point of view or our point of view. It's more that we are going to analyze it and just talk.
It's more like a sharing session.
Yeah, it's more like a sharing session. So
free talk.
Yes, of course. So leave your comments like down below, and also in our social media we are going to pop out this kind of question box, so you can share out like your doubts here, so we can treat this kind of topic in the next episode.
Yeah.
So thank you again, guys. See you on the next one.
Yeah.
And bye bye.
Bye bye.